Now, number 2, I think, is where it gets interesting, right? Because over the last 2 days, everybody said Bailey's going to be the pick. I think literally 2 or 3 of the Schefter and Rapoport and all those guys have all made the consensus that they think that the number 2 overall pick now is going to be David Bailey out of Texas Tech. I'm not a big fan. I would want nothing to do with David Bailey. What's your thoughts at that 2 pick?
I don't know why all of a sudden the switch from Arvell Reese to David Bailey. It doesn't. I don't get it. Even though Arvell Reese, if you look at it, there's some speculation there too. If you really dive into it, because the guy can play and do his thing, but then there's also where'd he come from? Why all of a sudden all this hype? But yeah, I don't understand the whole David Bailey thing. I've seen him go as low as 9 in some drafts, but now people are trying to tout him at 2, and I don't see it.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what the Jets do, because they've got 2, 16, 33, and 44. So they could put a lot on that team before next year having 3 first rounds. I'm a little bit envious, honestly, because I feel like the Browns are 1 year away from being in that same situation when they signed Garrett to the big extension. I was like, oh man, I don't know if this is a good thing or a bad thing. We could have traded him to anywhere. Now we're restricted. He's going to only want to go to certain teams. We're going to get late round picks if we do end up trading him, or we're just going to be average for the next couple of years and waste another couple of years of him, probably lose Denzel and who knows what else over the course of that time. So I don't know what's going to happen at 2. Arvell Reese, he came out of nowhere. He was on the bench for the national championship game 2 years ago, right? He's an off-ball linebacker, which really the only other, if you want to call him an off-ball linebacker that's been taken in the top 5 recently, would have been Isaiah Simmons, and that didn't turn out well. And he was more of an off-ball. He was more of a Sonny Styles type, I guess,
yes.
Safety / linebacker. But he's not a hand in the dirt guy. I don't think he put his hand in the dirt more than a half a dozen times all of last season. I made a comment. He reminds me of Greg Lloyd. I don't know. You look like you're about my age. You got a little salt. Yeah, that Steelers defense. Yep. You ran a 3-4. You had a lot of linebacker blitzes around it. That to me is an Arvell Reese fit. If you're going pass rusher, maybe it's David Bailey. So who you want to put down there at number 2? Who do you think it's going to be?
I feel like it's going to go Arvell.
You think it's Arvell?
Give it, yeah.
All right. We'll go with Arvell on that. Up until a week ago, that's what everybody thought, right?
Yeah. Again, we see how this works usually with the draft. We don't know things, and then all of a sudden they happen, and they were handshaked 2 months ago.
Right.
It's the craziest stuff, but that's where people start saying things. You get all these notions. Last year, the whole Jacksonville deal, that was done a month ahead.
Right.
And we had no clue. Everybody's thinking Travis Hunter's it, and I'm like, man, I hope not. I didn't want him.
They played that off so well too. I did want Travis Hunter. I thought he was going to be a playmaker. And I'm starving for a playmaker in Cleveland. I feel like it's been so long since we've had just a guy that you could get the ball to and can do stuff with. And now he's in Jacksonville, and they're going to just keep him on defense apparently the entire time. Yeah. We'll see what happens there.